We'll begin with a minute of silence. And in that silence, connect to your divine master in a very tangible way, almost like you're connecting to them in a very physical way. Or you connect to the subtle physical, which simply means you seem to connect to them very closely beyond the obvious perception of the senses into what is called the subtle body. And then you put your body as an offering to the divine. We lead our lives for various reasons, and most of them are satisfaction of our mind, emotional, sensational, or body needs. Most of our life borders around this. Today, let's take out this time to offer our body. You may not know the method, but to offer your body to house the manifestation of the divine. Always we have to make this choice. Rest is the work of connecting, waiting, and receiving. But first we have to make this choice that for the next 1 hour, you offer this body to hold whatever the divine wants to grace. The love of the divine, the light of the divine, or the manifestation of the divine as the divine descends into our body, into the earth. Simply make the choice. And slowly we can open our eyes or just hear me. I'm going to speak for a few minutes to introduce what we're going to get into, and then we'll begin the practice. So we're going to start working deeper on the body. So once again, those who have the videos on, you don't even think that I'm paying attention because I don't actually most of the time. 2 or 3 times at the max, I just look around one by one, and for each person, I'm just waiting for 30 seconds. What appears, I just write it down. So forget about me. Be with yourself. Okay. And if it's a distraction, put off the video. It's the entire thing is about you, yourself, and the divine. Okay. Now, today's practice, we again begin with the cave of the heart. We'll try and do it every time to touch the depth. Nothing will come by effort, but yet we have to take our awareness and wait, and slowly the different aspects of the divinity will open up as a tangible experience in the cave of the heart. the silence, the light, all of that will emerge. We will do that. Now, little or more is irrelevant. I'm in touch with a lot of light. I'm in touch with a little of light. This is irrelevant. The fact that you're touching something is what we need. And then whatever you're touching in the cave of the heart, show that to the body. So today our practice is going to comprise of two things actually. With our own awareness, okay, and I'll talk about that in a moment. With our own awareness, we look at what is present in the body, and then we show the contents of the body to the divine. That's all that we are doing. Okay? So you just observe. We have to observe, and what we observe will be minimal. What will be shown to us is more. Like I'm observing a body part, I'm observing an organ, heart or navel. You can observe only a little bit, but which is the same method I'm using for you all. I'm present there and something will pop up, a sensation will pop up, an image will pop up. That is the method. What you see, we show it to the divine and say, up until you, I offer it to you. This is what we're going to do. So whatever is touched in the cave, that will be even a tiny light or silence, we'll show it to the rest of the cells of our body. And we will be accessing, it's your choice, we'll work it through the course, at least 4 aspects of the divine. Divine in the cave of the heart, divine above. Let this also be a tangible thing. Let's not concoct something out of a mental formation or an image. So just sense the space above. It's almost like we need to learn to live life knowing or sensing that there is an open space. This is the start, actually. Always knowing and sensing that, okay, there is an open space up. And then slowly you will feel a quality. This awareness is how we need to lead our life. And here there are ranges of the divine, whatever emerges for us. And then you can also access divine near, which is your own divinity. You know, it could be Mother Shri Aurobindo for some. It could be a Lord Shiva or a Krishna for some. So you connect to the divine as if you feel the divine very close. And then you can show this to the divine near also. You could also do long distance. So for example, if you deeply and profoundly connect to a master's samadhi, and every time you go there, you feel the tangible presence. Wherever you are, you can just connect to the samadhi and connect your body to that. These are different methods, okay? So any major doubts, put it on chat while I just summarize. We'll start the process in a minute. We'll begin with the cave. Whatever emerges, we'll show it to the body. I may use a word called cells of the body. Okay, now, most of us may not be at that point of awareness of cells. We just take it as different points of the body. That's all. Different points of the body from the surface to the depth. Okay. So what's on the cave, we'll show it to the body. And then slowly today we will learn, we'll do the first step. See, most of the problem comes because we hold the past as we access the body. Okay, so while I'm, let's say, going, for example, into a pain area, I hold it, but behind it, there is the map. Or if there is a physical problem, the doctors have said this, my spouse have said this, others are saying this. And even we are holding it with the problem, okay? So today we will learn to hold it loosely. So it's almost like the past is irrelevant. It is relevant, but it is irrelevant at this moment. And all the mental verbiage, the labeling is irrelevant. You're just holding it loosely and offering to the divine. Holding loosely is our job. We aspire to go beyond what has been the past and connect it to the divine. Okay. So we'll begin. I see no question. We can begin. So kindly close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, train yourself on 2 things. Connect to the body as if it's sacred. Connect the body to the divine. Take your awareness slowly within the cave of your heart and keep your awareness relaxed with no major tension that we need to touch something deep. All that is irrelevant. Things happen due to divine's action directly. Simply take your awareness into the very depth of your heart and park your awareness there at the very depth for a few moments. It's almost like you're within the cave of your heart, turned to the very depth, open to the mystery, open to the mystery, which is time memorial, that in the depth of the heart there is a divine living. And we have to be very humble, not pushing our agenda that we want to discover, but you're present and simply open yourself like a flower in that space. It's almost like you've taken with your awareness your entire being within that tiny space. And you just let yourself open like a flower in that space. It's an infinite softening of yourself, which you're doing not which you're doing from that location. The entire softening is happening in the depth of your heart. You're softening, you're melting. You're just letting that occur. You're softening, you're melting, and you're just present there. Remain in that posture for a minute, up until, oh Lord, it's up to you, O Divine. And just stay there. That's all is this practice of connecting to that depth. And we just wait, allowing the fullness to emerge. In the beginning, it'll be a tiny something, a tiny silence or a tiny light. But as we remember this location and we need to live in this location, the fullness emerges. Now, whatever is formed here, show it to the other cells of your body. So you can do it overall, or just take a couple of minutes, just go through a few parts of your body. Showing simply is, let's say, for example, you go to your head region, and from the head region, observe the depth of your heart. And wait. Like this, I'll be quiet for 2 or 3 minutes. Simply just show the different parts of the body and the cell to remember this inner sanctuary. Because when they get into trouble, they panic. The different parts of the body, the mind, the senses, they panic. But instead, if they were calm, things will be easier. So you show them that there are these cells in the depth of your heart which are sensing something different. And you will slowly, if you're aware, recognize a phenomenon in the cells. Some accept the deeper, some just resist. They don't pay attention, or they are more interested in their limitation. You will observe this sensorially. not so much by the mental formulation. Because when you show certain parts of the body, there will be a transference, or there will be a recognition from that part of something beautiful in the depth of your heart. Whereas in some other parts, you will find sensorially that the part is disconnecting, and that's fine. You just tell those parts that are resisting or more interested in their limitations and past, you tell those parts, it's your choice. You actually tell your body cells, it's your choice. If you want to hold on the limitations, it's your choice. But my job is to show you what is here and also connect you to the divine. Rest is your choice. Like that, you tell the cells. Not so much in words, but you tell them it's their choice, but you're going to show them that there's something beautiful in the heart. Okay, we just remain quiet for a minute or two, and then we'll start the next practice. You can either be in the same state or just relax your body, stretch. Now, pick one part of your body that you want to work on. I'll give you a minute to make that selection. We'll work a little bit deeper with that one part. It could be a part where you have physical difficulty, or it could be a part which is blocked psychologically. So, for example, you could have a physical pain or something in your throat region, or everything is fine physically, but it appears as if your throat and its faculties of expression are blocked. You can either pick physical or psychological or energetic difficulty, select and then close your eyes. I'll give you a minute to make your selection and then close your eyes. Now, loosely hold the part. I would request you to explore this sensorially. Actually, what happens is many a time when we take our awareness to a body part, our own awareness crushes it or reinforces the problem by overly looking at it alone without offering. So loosely hold it. So for that, I would even make these small suggestions. Say, for example, your awareness is on the knee region. Keep your awareness a little bit from outside the knee, for example. But the awareness has to permeate inside the knee also. So you're holding it like that. Also, you can try dropping the weight in that region. Just relax and just drop the weight. I will explore this deeper later, but as you drop the weight, rest on the vastness. There's a vastness everywhere, including around every part of the body, there is the infinite vastness. So by taking your awareness slightly outside or around the body, but including the inside in your awareness, drop its weight. And it's almost like you're, allowing that weight or whatever is inside to fall on your awareness or fall on your hands or fall on your that vast space, and you're just holding it like that. Even your holding is not tight with your awareness. It's almost like you're allowing the cells to spread out a little bit. Notice any rigidity that comes, even by starting to think about it or whatsoever, and hold the part and its history and its difficulties in a very loose way. Now, allow your breath to touch it. So, and do it without modifying your breathing. That's the beauty. However, your breath is now, if you aim your awareness within the body part and keep your attention on the breath, you'll slowly find the breath moving in that part. This is not imagination, this is a yogic process. By keeping our awareness inside that part and being with our breath, slowly you will find your breath moving there. For some of you, you will feel the breath moving from above down through the part. For some of you, you will get a subtle breath, which is just in that part. It is almost like a flame just moving in that part. Now, in your own way, minutely observe the region or the part by going point to point. Taking a small portion of the region, move point to point from the surface to the depth, point to point. Before we offer, we want the awareness to be shown to us. So as you observe minutely what is there, take the posture of endurance. You're not wishing the problem to go away. That's one of the main challenges that come for people. As they're observing, on the background, there is a push that comes, trying to push the problem away. The body starts resisting. Rather, respect the body first. It is bearing this weight. For some time, you endure it along with the body. You give the body your awareness and say, okay, for some reason you're holding, let me also endure it. So in that posture for 2, 3, or 4 minutes, minutely observe what is there, and you will have the intent to heal it quickly, drop it, and shift that to an attitude of, yes, I will endure. I choose to endure now. Like that, go point to point in that part. You can put it all together so far. You're minutely observing, choosing to endure, not being in a hurry of healing, and the hurry of healing will come. Just let that go and connect to the attitude that, okay, I'm going to endure this. I'm going to endure this. Awareness from surface to depth. And along with that, add the other things. Hold the part loosely. Drop all the past, drop all what people are talking about these things. And even keep your breath there. Detailed awareness, choice to endure, breath, and hold the part loosely. Okay, now we'll do this sensorially. Your awareness is inside and around the part, minutely observing. Let's practice a double awareness or a double concentration. Your awareness is inside the body part, minutely observing. A tiny portion of your awareness is parked above your head, and it is sensing that space or vastness or silence above your head. First, get this awareness inside the body, minutely observing. So, the problem for most of us is you will be minutely observing, and then when you go above, you'll have a vague sense of being inside the part, but you will not be minutely observing. So, if you start minutely observing, you lose contact or a remembrance or an awareness that there is something happening above. Now, you want to appreciate that both these things are not static. Inside the body, constantly in the moment, there are new sensations. The above is not static because it is a domain of the divine above. And the divine is always in a flowing state, ever new. So we are trying to do something difficult. So take about 5 minutes to practice this. And we know our practice will be failures, but yet practice. And you can even alternate body fully aware and then go up and try and be with the body minutely and freshly. And then when you lose it, make one more than the other in your awareness and slowly try and hold a expanded awareness that is also inside the body and also above your head, sensing both above your head and sensing what is inside your body in that body part. Do it with less effort because anyway we will fail. And that's a beauty. So just do it in a very relaxed way. Start softening. It is in a softening, vulnerable state that we become ready to offer. Otherwise, we get mesmerized sometimes by our own practices. It is after we offer that we can receive direct action. So soften everything now. Soften and soften and soften. Continuing to keep your awareness within the body part and the above the head. Soften and let the body go into this posture almost like it's showing all that is present inside to the above space or consciousness or the divine. It's showing that block, it is showing that tension, it is showing that joy, it is showing that challenge, tightness, pain, showing all of that, retaining that attitude of enduring and showing it all to the space above and simply waiting. And the rest is just waiting, not just now, but across time, allowing what is divine action. It simply means that slow or fast, the divine's qualities and consciousness penetrates into our body, into our mind, into our emotions. It occurs on its own. So we simply wait for a couple of minutes. For those who want, you can even let your breath out up. So with your in-breath, you can allow it to go further up into the space. And then as you breathe out, you can go further deeper into the body part. So that you even make your breath as the bridge between the divine and the body. With your in-breath, let it float up into the space above. And as the breath comes back, allow it to go deeper into the body part. In this state, we'll all be quiet for 3 or 4 minutes. Now we have the last 5, 6 minutes. Connect the body part to the divine near. So in your own way, you touch the feet of your divine or master, or the hair, or the body, or the subtle body. And it's almost like retaining contact with the divine. You also bring your awareness within your body. Some of you will feel the divine as if it's around you, around the body part. That's okay. So the same way we'll do it for the next 4 or 5 minutes. I'll be quiet. In an attitude of endurance, go detailed into the body part, but you're doing it embracing the divine or being with the divine, and you're allowing each of that point, each of the cells to directly interact with the divine's energy, the divine's consciousness. Basically, you're allowing your body cells to sponge from the divine, but that you're leaving it to the divine. You're just connecting the body and cells. It automatically has that sponging nature. Connect it to the divine near and simply wait. Simply wait. Continue your practice on your own. You can either close the practice or if you have some time, you can just lie down or just wait for something to occur on its own and complete by itself. We'll see you soon.